Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm Tina Spalding, and this is our daily Course in Miracles lesson together. Today we are doing lesson number 89. These are our review ideas for today. Reviewing lesson 77, I am entitled to miracles. I am entitled to miracles because I am under no laws but God's. His laws release me from all grievances and replace them with miracles. And I would accept the miracle in place of the grievances, which are but illusions that hide the miracle beyond. Now I would accept only what the laws of God entitle me to have, that I may use it on behalf of the function He has given me. You might use these suggestions for specific applications of this idea. Behind this is a miracle to which I am entitled. Let me not hold a grievance against you, Susie, but offer you the miracle that belongs to you instead. Seem truly, this offers me a miracle. Reviewing lesson 78, let miracles replace all grievances. By this idea do I unite my will with the Holy Spirit's and perceive them as one. By this idea do I accept my release from hell. By this idea do I express my willingness to have all my illusions be replaced with truth, according to God's plan for my salvation. I would make no exceptions and no substitutes. I want all of heaven and only heaven as God wills me to have. Useful specific forms for applying this idea would be: I would not hold this grievance apart from my salvation. Let our grievances be replaced by miracles, Susie. Beyond this is the miracle by which all my grievances are replaced. And so that is our lesson today, number 89, reviewing a couple of previous lessons. Okay, let's see what Jesus has to say today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and all of you know the feeling of what a grievance living in your mind is like. It is indeed hell. Everything fades away. You literally, at times, if the grievance or the upset is a big one, you literally do not even see the surroundings. You may be driving your car and you will go for several miles and realize that you have been in a fantasy in your mind, in a fight with someone, in an argument with someone, and of course you always win. So when you see that you always win in an argument, you can determine from that fantasy, which is being generated from your own mind, nobody else is there, just you and your mind and your beliefs. You believe that to attack back and to win an argument is your salvation. That is what that fantasy is showing you. It is showing you that you believe you have to win and that the grievance is worth it, because in the battle, the fantasy battle at times that you have in your mind, you win and therefore you become the victor. It is a perpetuation of separation when you witness your mind doing these kinds of things. Now, we want you to not attack yourself now instead of attacking the other being. But we want you to truly interpret what is going on in your mind when you have a grievance and you are regurgitating over and over scenes in your mind about that person. If you're in your ego mind at that time, you will say, well, no, that's what that person does. I'm justified in this. I've seen them do this and they will do this again. That is how the ego will justify the fantasy in the mind. But as a good Course in Miracles student, you will realize that that image, that movie that you are watching is coming from no one but you. In that moment, nobody else is in the car with you or in the room with you. That is purely a figment of your own imagination, and you are participating in it because you want it. You want the battle, you want the fight, you want the grievance, and you want to win. Accept that this is a belief you hold in your mind, that you somehow lose if you do not win the battle. If you give up the grievance, your ego will tell you that you are losing, but all you are losing is the loss of peace. All you are losing is the fantasy movies in your mind that are entertaining you. And all that you are losing is the seeds of war that you are planting with that person. You are going to get back to a place of peace where you are intentionally and consciously creating a more loving relationship with that person. So when you offer up a grievance with a particular person for healing, as you do in these lessons here, we want you to understand that you are gaining only. You are gaining a happier future. You are gaining, therefore, less stress, which means a healthier experience within the body, temporary and illusory as it is very real for you right now. And you will be sowing seeds that you will get to harvest in the future because you are being more loving. So make sure that you understand that grievances are hell creating in the sense that you lose your peace and you actually lose your presence. And there is nothing worse in the world for a human to be deeply involved in a grievance because it is detrimental to all levels of your experience here. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.